back into the action. Turn up locks down.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Lakers going up against the Denver Nuggets. For the Nuggets, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. Here in the early part of the season, Kenny, we've already seen a few teams outperform expectations. What can they do to keep rolling?
Just keep playing to your strengths, and you never let up. You can't change what you're doing now. It's working.
It's that simple.
It's that simple.
And to add on to what my good friend Kenny is saying,
am I not your friend?
But you didn't say anything.
Yes,
Kenny
I did.
said something. All right. Anyway, can't get overconfident like you're doing right now. Even though you're winning, you keep looking for things that you can do better.
Man.
And you are my good friend, Ernie. I love you.
Thanks, Shaq. Now, let's send it over to Kevin Harlan.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Let's meet the visiting team Denver Nuggets. At small forward, Will Barton. At point, Jamal Murray. At the other forward position, Paul Wilson. At the other guard position, Gary Harris. At center, the head coach of the visiting team is Mike Malone. Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. At center, Evans Zubac. Standing 6'6", number 2. At power forward, standing 6'9", number 0. At the other guard position, standing 6'9", number 14. At the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 24. Coach of our home team is Luke Walton. Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Lakers.
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. For the Denver Nuggets, they won their last contest, that game against Sacramento.
And you know what? Up against a weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they wanted.
Yeah, what I like, though, besides that, is that they just didn't settle for it, because weak defenses, you could take bad shots. That's not what they did here tonight.
Hey, gentlemen. Ready?
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Inside, it's the talented pair of Millsap and Jokic. Harris and Barton, the 2 wings. And it's Murray in at the point guard. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work. and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Now Zubac following Will Barton's three-point attempt. LeBron, good. LeBron's got the game going with his first points of the game for Los Angeles.
And you can't give LeBron James that much room off the pick. He doesn't need much space to get that shot off.
Barton passes to Millsap. It's deflected. First quarter, just over a minute played. And a wide open look for James. Hits the three-point bomb. James has got 5 now.
Yeah, you just are fearful if LeBron James gets going from there. The night turns into a long one.
To the paint. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. From deep. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Murray kicks to Harris. Lets it go with a 3. And that's good. Jamal Murray for 3.
I think Paul Millsap's time both in Utah and in Atlanta in the systems of ball movement are helping out this offense now.
Ingram passes the ball. Over Murray. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got his first 2 points. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike Malone. He's tried to remain upbeat about their performance this season, even though they have not played at the level of the elite teams in the league. He said the effort's been there, we just haven't gotten the results we've been hoping for. They continue to try to find answers. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Murray kicks to Harris. Denver passing it around. Murray, no good.
And 1 for 5 is a tough way to start the game, Kevin. They got to get it going.
LeBron passes to Kuzma. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Murray kicks to Harris. Six on the shot clock. Inside, here's Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
Was continuing to develop an overall game that was evident coming into the league. Gary Harris getting better at spotting the open man.
Now here's LeBron. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And I felt like his offense fed right into his D. He caused a bunch of turnovers. There was just no let-up in him all night. And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
When you're playing from behind, you cannot let your opponent have things that are that easy. And that was easy.
Jokic, no good. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And finished off by LeBron.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And a long way to go, Brent, but there are some early signs of a legitimate playoff contender, championship contender.
When we talk about that, Kevin, you and I always are leery of the fact of how many of these guys have had the experience of being scarred up in the early rounds of the playoffs, having to advance or beat a team that's proven before. Right now, there are some teams out there that are raising our eyebrows where we think they're going to have an opportunity. If they keep growing like this and they keep finding this type of consistency, they could be dangerous.
You'd like to think they're going to use those scars, as you say, from the past and motivate them even more.
Well, those are the teams who we believe can always take the next step.
Sure.
It's the young teams that are unproven, even though they're playing well, where we sometimes wonder, will they be able to maintain this kind of focus come playoff time?
And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Murray. He had 22 points in the win against Sacramento. Ingram against Harris. Millsap. Pass to Jokic. Releases.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
James, the pass to Ingram. Back to James. 6 to shoot. Ingram outside. Ball kicks to LeBron. His first shot coming late. And the shot is long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Kuzma. Pass the ball. James with it. He has 7 over Millsap. And again, the Lakers no good. Martin surveying the floor. The pass to Murray. Now, here's Jokic. Zubac's defending. Murray left side. It's tipped.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Harris against Ingram. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Zubac. And it's Josh Hart in for James. And Denver with a change here too. Thomas is checked in. Now here's Thomas. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento. Kicks it to Millsap. The Lakers with the rebound. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Denver calls timeout.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Stevenson comes in for Brandon Ingram. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball. Denver also making some changes. Plumlee, he's checked in for Jokic. Trey Lyles comes in for Paul Millsap. And Porter subbed in for Barton. And he's good on the 3-ball.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Here's Stevenson. Count it. Stevenson's got his first 2 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Murray. 6 points for him. Unloads from 13. Beasley with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Hard, that's good. Defensively,
giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Murray outside. Here's Porter. That one doesn't drop. And the Lakers going the other way now. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, and in a hostile environment, they did not rise to the occasion, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, it felt like they were teenagers during the summer. Low levels of activity, allowed too many good looks. Just not their night.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night here. Free throw no good for Rondo. Brent, last season the league cut back on timeouts. Are you hearing any other ideas of how to reduce the duration of some of these games?
There was also the idea last year where they put it into place where right after the second quarter ended, they put you on a 15-minute clock in between halftime.
It started immediately.
And I thought that that was ideal. So if you're at a game and you get to see the dog jumping through the hula hoop.
Which you love.
I love it.
I know.
It's only going to last the 7 or 8 minutes before the teams come back out. And I thought last year that helped the game speed along. And I think they sped up last year I'm not wrong, Kevin, by about 3 minutes time.
I'm glad when you go out there and balance the dishes on your head. That's always been so fun to watch.
There's only one red panda, Kevin.
I know. And here are the Nuggets now after the basket by Los Angeles.
That's just poor shooting right now from him, and I'm not sure why he's even attempting those kind of shots.
Hart kicks to Beasley. Back to Hart. Dishes it to McGee. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Beasley. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Beasley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Nuggets trail by 17. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Passes it to Thomas. McGee with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Stevenson leading the charge.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Count the basket.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Porter against Stevenson. McGee in the high post. Got a piece of it. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
Got a piece of it. And here are the Nuggets now. Murray outside. He kicks to Porter. Uncovered. Good as the jump shot falls. Porter's got his first basket of the night.
Like that from Murray right there. When he's passing it like this, it can make him so much better and so much more open.
Rondo against Wiles. McGee finds Rondo. Here's Hart. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game physically.
So nice to have the early lead. This is where you want to stick with what's working until somebody shuts you down.
Here's Plumlee. Here's Porter, and it's blocked by Stevenson. Here's Hart. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Hart's got 9.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Murray surveying the D. The dish to Porter. A rebound by the Lakers.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Rondo against Thomas. Teardrop shot. Nice shot by Rondo. Rondo's got his second basket of the night.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
It seems like they've been at it on both ends tonight. Tremendous all-around play from them. Has them up quite a bit here.
And there's Murray on the assist by Thomas. And it's 8 points for Jamal Murray.
And that's where Murray's speed shines through. He gives the D no time to react off that pass.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. The 5'9" Isaiah Thomas has made a career out of proving his doubters wrong.
Ever since I was a little boy, they always said, you're not going to be this good in high school. Then when I got to high school and played pretty well, they said, well, you're not going to do that good in college. And when I got to college, they said, well, the NBA, those guys are too big. They're too fast, too strong. The things you do in college won't work in the NBA. And I've just kept pushing ever since. I have a goal of mine, I want to be one of the best little guys to ever play the game.
Well, no question about it, Greg. Isaiah Thomas still plays with something to prove.
Definitely what drives him. I mean, hungry to show that he's a top player regardless of size.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
For me, that defense in the first period, just tremendous shot blocking.
Yeah, that prevented some points, didn't it? Also, how you have that intimidation factor going early on. You wonder if in the fourth quarter they'll think back to the first.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. They've got Jamal Murray. Plumlee out there with Lyles. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Thomas. Back to Murray to the left side wing. Lyles no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
When you think back, Trey Lyles, forever linked to Donovan Mitchell, they were involved in that draft day trade. And of course, with revisionist history, people look at that much differently. Obviously, Mitchell came out and was on fire, while Lyles has shown a little bit more steady improvement and being patient and waiting for his time.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Plumlee dishes to Murray. Outside Thomas. Pass to Murray. He can't get it to go. And the Lakers take it the other way. And getting back to the Lyles-Mitchell trade reminds me of when George Hill was traded by the Spurs for Kawhi Leonard, who had been drafted by Indiana.
Yeah, it's always tough to be associated in a deal where that player goes on to immediate stardom and you're still trying to find some footing. And now Lyles is traded along with that draft pick for Mitchell, so the deal wasn't just 1-to-1, but it's a trade that certainly people will remember.
Now Thomas, after the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, pass to Murray. Here's the floater. He lays it in. Murray's got 10.
Murray, not much fear there as he gets amongst the trees, looking in control down low.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Paul Millsap is an all-star forward whose dedication to the game is reflected in his year-to-year improvement. He said, "The drive to the gym is where I find my peace, getting my mind prepared. I come with the mindset of getting better. It's gotten me this far." Kevin?
He is a true professional. David, thank you. And a wide-open look for Rondo. Nice shot from the wing. He's got 6.
You got to be up a little bit more on Rondo, capable of draining those kind of jumpers.
Denver calls timeout. An exciting team in Denver these days, and their fans are letting them know it.
Yeah, they're starting to get fired up in Denver. The arena sold out 14 times last year compared to just 3 times the year before. So for decades, this has been a football town. Nuggets starting to garner some attention with the type of roster and the way that they play.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Zubac is checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Michael Beasley. James checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo.
Defensively, that's what you're trying to prevent, and LeBron James is too good.
Thomas inside. He's covered by Ball. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. At this break, we have a chance to break down where the assist has been coming from tonight between the front and back court for the Lakers.
And those bigs have done a great job of creating for others. They've caught the defense off guard time and time again with their unselfish play.
Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Harris. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Harris has got 5 now.
Yeah, you're going to have to guard Gary Harris from the mid-range there.
Ball with it. Now Thomas defending. Ball, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Wants to get it to Zubac. And does. Here's Kuzma. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
From T. Thomas. That one, no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. From the arc. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got his third basket of the night right there.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Now here's Thomas. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The Lakers second, the Nuggets third.
So many second-chance opportunities for both of these clubs a season ago, and they really took advantage.
Now, here's Thomas. It's deflected. Here's Hernan Gomez. And the shot is good. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. When it comes to veteran players, Brent, on a team, what characteristics make for a good leader for a bunch of young guys under him?
We talk a lot about veteran guys on teams, Kevin, and I think one of the most important aspects to think about is that those veterans have a lot more impact if they're still part of playing minutes for a coaching staff. At some point, 4 or 5 months into a season, when an older player is telling you how to do something and only get a chance to see it during practice or him pointing it out on film when you're playing, doesn't have as much of an impact.
Doesn't resonate
right.
as much.
When a guy gets 15 minutes a night and you get to see him do those things as a young player from the bench and say, wow, everything he told me on my list, he's checked all those boxes. So having a vet that plays, much more impactful.
Good point. Denver making a switch here. Martin is checked in. James kicks to Zubac. Second chance shot, and James with the layup. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Nuggets. The pass to Jokic. A floater, good on the shot. Jokic has got his first basket of the night.
Big man powering to the rack. Doesn't happen much in the league anymore, but Jokic is showing us why it's still effective.
Thomas against Ball. Out to Kuzma. James looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Passes it to Millsap. Back to Harris. And here's Jokic. A 14-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And the Lakers making a change here. Ingram's checked in. Near the three-point line, it's Millsap. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Amazing how much the offense has changed around the center position and the way Jokic can see the floor.
Ball against Thomas. Now here's Kuzma. He's covered closely. Zubac finds James. And the wing jumper offline.
I like the defensive effort. They did a good job altering the mid-range shot and then making the shooter feel a bit uneasy.
Martin passes to Thomas. And he makes that one. Thomas got 5.
He has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the limb.
Wait, did you just say trickeration, GA? I think it's a size disadvantage there that he was willing to attack, but you have to develop that skill set and have counters.
Do you see a lot of player tampering right now in the NBA?
Well, how do you define it, Kevin?
Well, if a player wants to go out and recruit other players that may be under contract with another team.
I see that a lot then, Kevin. I mean, it happens all the time. Players talking about what are you thinking about doing and about, wow, don't you think this would be great if we could get together on the floor in 2021? Let's try to.
But management doing it is a completely different animal.
Management cannot do it, although some teams have walked that tightrope a little bit to the point where they've fallen off. in recent years. But the idea of players not ever talking to one another about the potential of being together.
Come on, right?
It's always happened.
Here's LeBron. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Now, here's Ball. 7 points in the game. James, the pass to Zubac. Count it. Zubac has got his second basket of the game.
What vision by LeBron, always willing to give up the ball. They're just hitting a wide-open teammate.
Barton kicks to Jokic. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
And Stevenson's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Now, here's Porter. Harris looking it over. Shoots over Ball. And it's Denver scoring again.
Like to see when Gary Harris has his feet squared and finds the rhythm, you expect him to make those shots.
Stevenson outside. Pass to Zubac. A second chance effort. Kicks it out to James. Lets it go from deep. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got 3 assists tonight.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Now here is Harris. He's got 7. Fires it up. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He sunk that 3 in the first, but yet to make another one.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. To the middle. Here's James. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Just look at the list of career accomplishments by LBJ. To me, the best small forward that's ever played this game, and on the short list of the best player to ever lace him up.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. Rondo comes in for Ball. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Rondo with the steal. Floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Now that looked easy. 2 of the easier points for LeBron James in this ball game.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Brent, with LeBron being one of the all-time greats, he is certainly the greatest player of this generation, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Ever since he came into the league, I mean, there's just been, in my opinion, no missteps whatsoever. He's handled himself on the floor with an incredible determination to prove that, Kevin. All the hype, all the anticipation, he's lived up to it about tenfold.
Here's Barton. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Jokic finds Porter. Back to Jokic. And stolen by James. For the finish. And the dunk by James.
LeBron makes a million decisions a moment out there on the floor. That time, another good one.
Here's Murray. He's got 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
He dishes it to Barton. Pass to Jokic. Down low. Millsap. No good. Unable to end this run.
Yeah, it just seems whatever they do, nothing's working right now to stop the bleeding.
I still think there's a chance you string a couple of big plays together and the tide can turn very quickly.
Now here's Stevenson. Kicks to LeBron. And here's Ingram from the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game for the Nuggets. Plumlee comes in for Jokic. And Lyle subbed in for Paul Millsap. Here's Plumlee, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be Lance Stevenson.
And the defender tried to foul before the shot went up, but Plumlee with the strength and power to earn the trip to the free throw line.
"19 seconds left to play in the first half. Now Rondo. He has 6. He kicks it to McGee. Stevenson inside the three-point line. again, Los Angeles.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Yeah, that's what he's doing best right now. Plumlee loves to convert as close to the rim as possible.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We come back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. First 2 quarters from him were fun to watch. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Come on, Ernie. What can you say about LeBron that hasn't already been said? The first half is just a microcosm of his old career. Everything he does on the basketball court. He shoots, he passes, he defends. It's getting boring. I'm tired of talking about him.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, the bottom line, Ernie, they got to defend the three-point line much better. They were concentrating all their effort into protecting the paint, and these guys were standing behind the line, yakum, splakakataya, and that strategy backfired, Ernie. They gave up far too many open looks, and all those threes killed them.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, you know, you don't think of him as a big-time playmaker, but over the first 2 quarters, that's exactly what he was.
Moving the basketball and making the extra pass, making the defense work harder to stop them. Nice offense there.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Brandon Ingram's out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Ingram, following the basket by Jokic. Ingram right side. Good work there as it goes. Ingram's got his second bucket of the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Love the floor spacing with this offense because Jokic at the center can move the ball just about anywhere you want. And now he's attacking the paint.
Now here's LeBron. Barton with some nice D. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. 13 feet away. And again, it's Denver.
They're playing with a huge bit of confidence and some fire here. They've recorded 3 in a row here, guys.
James with it. 19 points in the game. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Zubac. Knocked loose. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. Barton against LeBron. Clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Out to Ingram. Shoots the 3. Goes back up. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Bangs home the trifecta. Kuzma's got 9.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Now here's Murray. 10 points for him. And the pass to Jokic. Fades and shoots. Rebound the Lakers. James has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
They get the rebound. Good again. He's on tonight, 9 for 13 shooting.
He's been on his A game, sinking good shots, and he's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
Denver calls timeout.
So much speculation last season on where LeBron would end up. The theories of which team would get his services seem to change hour by hour, especially during free agency.
And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for LeBron.
And it's really been a tremendous night. He's been efficient. He's been a major driving force in this offense. And it's no small task to try to slow him down. Once he gets rolling, like we've seen in this game so far, watch out.
Murray, good.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And it's ball in the corner. Zubac kicks to Kuzma. Back to Zubac. Ball against Murray. Ingram wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
And really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. Gotta get a hand up or he's gonna make you pay.
Now here's Murray. And stolen by Kuzma. It's LeBron with the drive. Ball dishes to Ingram. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Saturday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And stolen by Barton. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Beasley's checked in for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Brandon Ingram. Juan Hernangomez is checked in for the Nuggets. Isaiah Thomas comes in for Jamal Murray.
And Millsap really getting up for that one. Love the aggressiveness.
Harris against Caldwell-Pope. Kuzma inside. He's got 9. Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Harris. 7 points in the game. Passes it to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
For 3, Caldwell-Pope. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Millsap's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hernangomez passes to Thomas. In the corner, it's Harris. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feed. Thomas got 4 assists in the game. Here's Ball. He has 7. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. To the paint. Beasley finds Caldwell-Pope over Thomas. And that one goes long.
And still looking for his shot. Somehow they're winning, but they'd like to get him going.
Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Thomas got 8 points.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Pass to Kuzma. Caldwell-Pope outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Kuzma for the 3. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Zubac. Josh Hart comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And Denver with a change here, too. Miles checked in for Paul Millsap.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting. Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Yeah, we've seen him make this shot work, but they can do better.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Double team on Thomas. Pass to Jokic. Now Hernan Gomez. The Nuggets with another miss. Here's Hart. 9 points in the game so far. Inside, Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Thomas. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 4 assists now tonight.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Now here's Beasley. McGee dishes to Caldwell Pope. 3 on the clock. Hart kicks to McGee. The shot misses.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
You know, sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
And they pick up 2. 12 points for Isaiah Thomas.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, with Jokic, even the organization admits when they drafted him, they did not envision this kind of production. I mean, really has been off the charts. You think about the trade that they made to clear the way for Jokic to be the defined center and what he's done with that. This team has been off to the races offensively with the way he handles the point center position.
And here's Rondo. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. Stevenson passes to Beasley. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. The Nuggets trail by 17. And talking about Jokic, even his teammates are in awe, Brent, of his playmaking.
Yeah, even the veteran Mike Miller said last year that it's made the team so hard to guard because it's a weapon really that no other team has. And of course, we've seen great passers, Marcus Gasol, DeMarcus Cousins. They have the ability, but the offense is not structured around the things that Jokic can do.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Nuggets getting the bucket. And here's McGee. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Ahead. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And how good is Rondo in terms of the focus at the rim? Doesn't matter how much contact there is. He's just got that ability to finish.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 18. Thomas against Rondo. Goes up from the top of the key. They grab their own miss. Porter off target at the rim. LA's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Rondo finds Stevenson from about 19 feet. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Thomas. Releases. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Lakers leading by 18. Now here's Rondo. He's got 9. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A chance to check out stats for Isaiah Thomas, how he performed last season. He put up about 15 points a game last season, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And you look at his skill set, and I think it's just a matter of time before he commands a bigger presence on this team.
Yeah, just a bit rough around the edges, GA, but he has the tools. He just needs to sharpen them.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And Plumlee kicks to Thomas. Back to Plumlee. Stevenson against Porter. Now, here's Lyons. Defense is right there.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
The drive by Rondo, and it's good for 2. Rondo's got 11.
Well, right now, Rondo just cutting through there with not much effort, and the speed took over.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Thomas. 12 points for him. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Combine the fluid movement and the explosiveness, and Plumlee brings it down.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Thomas against Rondo. The pass to Hart. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Right wing. And it's Denver with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Porter draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well, and their offense starting to show signs of life.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. James comes in for Michael Beasley. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Lance Stevenson. And a switcher also for Denver. Barton is checked in. Here's Hart. 9 points in the game so far. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barton.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Denver. Now here's Ingram. He has 7. And again, no good by the Lakers. Barton outside. Passes to Hernangomez. Murray against Rondo. Murray, the pass to Lyles. McGee with the block. And another shot. And there's the nice layup by Plumlee. Plumlee's got 4 this quarter.
That's what most want to see from Plumlee. Attack mode, pound the boards, have the confidence to finish off those kind of plays.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers on top, up by 15. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with Jamal Murray is out there with Will Barton. Then it's Trey Lyles. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Hernangomez in at the small forward position. Now here's LeBron. Clock at 6. In the corner, it's Ingram for the 3. And McGee kicks to Ingram. Drills the three-pointer. Ingram's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Lakers.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Barton the bounce pass. Back to Hernangomez. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. James against Lyles. McGee dishes to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
This looks so easy for LeBron James, a powerhouse who can score from anywhere.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Murray kicks to Barton. One thing I like about Adam Silver, he is always looking to break new ground, push the envelopes, and develop new areas of innovation.
Well, always forward thinking, and of course this league has always done that. Adam is found a new position in the league, having a chief innovation officer in place, somebody that's always examining not only how things are going in the league and maybe being adaptable to change, but examining what's going on worldwide. And you always see the way the league tinkers with and toys with Summer League and the way the G League competition sets up in order to try to find more ways to make the game more enjoyable or more accessible to the fan base.
Some changes for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Paul Millsap subbed in for Juan Hernangomez. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
You just wonder where Jamal Murray is going to go. This guy is a terrific combo guard.
Wiles against James. Zubac. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Murray. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
No good from LeBron. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him. Gary Harris is checked in for Lyons. The Nuggets shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Harris outside. Back to Murray. One team owner proposed that we should abolish the draft and have free agency for rookies, maybe giving lesser teams a bigger pool of money to spend. Just some of the ideas that these teams in the league is throwing out there.
Well, that's an interesting idea. The one that I heard about last summer was in Houston trying to flip-flop free agency and the draft so that all of a sudden what you can do is draft players after it is that you've made all your free agent acquisitions, so you could draft positionally, you know you're set up for your team next year. And the more I've thought about that, Kevin, coming into this season, the more I like it. So we'll see what kind of traction that gets.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Murray outside. Kicks it to Harris. From outside the arc. Can't hit that one. And the Lakers going the other way now. Here's James. Good work defensively by Millsap. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Pass to Murray. Outside Millsap. The 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ingram kicks to James. Players are talking about the new sports science. Better sleep, recovery after lifting, playing, traveling, whatever it is. They say it's making a difference. What do you think?
I think it only makes a difference if the guys put it into practice, Kevin. Like as much information as they can hand out in a team meeting and sort of give you directives about how it is you should rest and when it is you can get your sleep, players won't see those benefits unless they're as disciplined as they are with trying to get better in the offseason as they are with making sure that they get proper rest to be at their athletic best for competition.
It's good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Denver's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 9th assist in the game now.
The mindset right now is pretty strong. Superb at staying aggressive, and right now stringing some plays together.
Now here's LeBron. Zubac kicks to Ingram. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nuggets. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Kuzma. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. James finds Zubas, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
We talk a lot about the monster games that LeBron James has and putting a bunch of points on the board, but sometimes we just forget about how brilliant a playmaker and passer he is.
Here's Harris after the basket by Los Angeles. Murray for three, and it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just doesn't seem to be shooting it.
And that's a rugged play.
Gracious. Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
Murray kicks to Harris. Murray outside. It's Jokic top of the key. Kuzma pulls it in. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. LeBron James on the wing. And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul. As the league's star power grows, we see more players taking on roles in entertainment, which is kind of interesting. Do you think that's a distraction at all?
Did you know that I was in a movie myself, Kevin?
Why do you think I'm bringing this up? You have firsthand knowledge of this stuff. Your fingerprints are all over this question.
Yeah, not a distraction. I mean, come on. It's an opportunity for guys to go.
It was fun, right? You loved your experience, didn't you?
I did love my experience. I did a couple commercials when I was in Los Angeles. It's a lot of fun.
And you were good.
You're amazing, Kevin. Thank you.
They won, and they won awards.
Thank you. The things did win awards.
I know.
You're very kind. It's not a distraction, though. These guys are kids. They want to do things. They want to do things musically. They want to be on stage. They want to be in movies. They want to do TV shows.
Right, helps the league and everything.
Why not?
Lance Stevenson's checked in for Los Angeles. And Denver with a change here, too. Porter's checked in for Paul Millsap.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
Now, here is Morris. Feeds it to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
That's a gorgeous assist. Outstanding at finding his guys in the spots where they want the basketball.
Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And that one misses.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. And really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
Now, here's Ball. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Caldwell Pope kicks to Kuzma. And the Lakers with another miss. Denver's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Porter passes to Morris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, Brent, we're seeing the Hack-a-Shack targets improve their free throw shooting. Rules changes might curb the strategy, though, going forward.
Well, it's been nice to see that NBA players have worked on a weakness of theirs, free throw shooting in particular, to be better and be somebody who can stay on the floor to impact your team's winning. We saw that last year, Andre Drummond being a prime example. The other thing, Kevin, that we've seen too is coaches having to implement strategies, not just to do the hacking, but in terms of their substitutions and who's on the floor. So interesting thought processes from both ends, but mostly go shoot some free throws, guys.
Yeah, practice.
Practice.
And here are the Nuggets now after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Porter. Offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the miss in the first place.
Now, here's Ball. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Comes up empty down low.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. And here are the Nuggets now. Up top, Morris. He's covered by Ball. He gets that one. Morris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And those close-range shots are what you want him taking. They always have a great chance of falling.
Ball dishes to Stevenson. This is the second year with the sponsored patches on the jersey, advertising more or less. Have you gotten used to seeing those things?
Yeah, I think it was no problem last year.
They're small, they're unintrusive,
some
right?
teams did some really cool creative things with the color schemes, and I don't think we've seen the last of that, Kevin.
We see it in European games on their jerseys.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to recognize the number with how many advertisements are on the jerseys. But
billboard.
Yeah, I don't think we're done with it yet.
Now, here's Kuzma. And there's the pass to Wagner. Fires for three. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 13 points in the second half.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around him.
Ball against Morris. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for Wagner. James comes in for Lance Stevenson. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. Martin comes in for Porter. Gary Harris is checked in for Torrey Craig. And Thomas subbed in for Morris.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here's Thomas. He kicks it to Barton. There's 1:26 left to play here in the fourth, and the basket is good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Well, he could not be stopped on offense. Super efficient tonight. There wasn't a lot the defense could do.
And here is James after Isaiah Thomas made that last three-pointer. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Kuzma kicks to Ingram, fires for 3, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you gotta be relentless in this game or the tide can turn on you. Not here, not tonight.
And here's Jokic after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep.
And finally hitting their stride. This is the run they needed earlier.
Well, easier to do once the game is on ice, as your opponent sometimes has a tendency to relax.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Now Thomas. Three-pointer. The Lakers with the rebound. James with it. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.